All right, man, I want y'all to go check out my boy Dame J new album, No Regrets. And I'm telling you, this brother got 10 straight bangers on here, not a filler song. Upper echelon engineering, production, and obviously he got the bars. Definitely a banging album right here. You don't want to miss out on this. One of the best underground albums I heard. So go check out his new album as soon as possible. I'll put the Apple and Tidal links in the description, but it's on all streaming platforms. Go check out my boy Dame J. You won't be disappointed. Peace. All right, it was brought to everybody's attention on social media that Dan Orlovsky had ripped Damian Lillard, right? Basically what happened, we talked about it yesterday. Damian Lillard said if the Portland Trail Blazers don't get a fair shot at making the playoffs, that he's not going to play meaningless NBA games, all right? Dan Orlovsky ripped him on ESPN's Get Up this morning, whatever it's called, and said that Damian Lillard was being selfish. He was acting like he was self-entitled and taking stuff for granted. Dominique Foxworth gorilla checked him in his own unique way. So let's talk about it. We back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And obviously Damian Lillard clapped back. A lot of guys clapped back. Former UAD Detroit Titan Rashad Phillips clapped back. You know, a lot of people came to Damian Lillard's defense because obviously Dan Orlovsky's a football guy. He don't know what he's talking about basketball, and Damian Lillard being self-entitled. Damian Lillard is one of the selfless stars out there. He do a great job in Oakland, you know, giving back. I mean, I remember he even wore some designer clothes from a small clothes designer from a girl in Flint. You know what I'm saying? And they asked him about, you know, hitting the pressure shot a couple years ago, the last playoffs over Paul George. He said that's not no pressure. Being a single mother, struggling, that's real pressure. So Damian Lillard, you know, in his tough upbringing from, you know, going up to Weber State and making his way and not, you know, going to a power, you know, 4 or 5 conference school. This dude is one of the hardest working, old school, you know, don't want to be super team retro dudes. And Dan Orlovsky is a football guy. Don't know if he watched basketball, but just going off that title, you know, of Damian saying he didn't want to play no meaningless football games and going into a rant saying, you know, why, you know, essential workers busting their ass, you know, you basically being selfish. Basketball is non-essential. It's non-essential, right? But Damian Lillard clapped back, entitled and spoiled MF or watch your mouth. My background, family, and character couldn't be further from entitled and spoiled. I said what I said. Damian Lillard said, right? So he right. He's not entitled. He's not spoiled. Who wants to go play meaningless basketball games, right? And get a risk of catching the coronavirus and putting their family in danger. If Portland going to play meaningless games for no reason just to put more money in the owner's pockets and the TV network's pockets, and it don't mean nothing, how is he being selfish? Basketball is not essential. It's non-essential. So Dan Orlovsky, you know, you should be happy with the privilege to play basketball. Like, you know, in a situation where people still dropping and dying, you want me to put myself at risk of getting the virus just to please some people on TV for a meaningless basketball game? And then Dan Orlovsky, he kind of came back. He said, no, you're right. I was wrong to use that phrase at the end. That's my bad. My comment started with saying, I hope we all realize nothing is meaningless anymore. And if it's about protecting loved ones 100%, I shouldn't have said entitled or brat. And that's on me and my bad. All right. Brat, self-entitled, all that shit, man. Look here, man. These white people stepping out of line, right? Real talk. They truly stepping out of line. Like, dude, you don't even talk basketball. We don't need, you know, your 2 cents in basketball. You acting like he works somewhere like the water company or electric company or a restaurant where we got the lean on him, grocery store worker. And he said, oh, man, I don't want to go into work today. You know, I don't want to work the cash register today because it's meaningless. What does this mean? I ain't even getting paid. There's people sitting at home getting unemployment so I can make way more than me. Then that's a different conversation. All right? You can't assassinate somebody's character if you don't know their personal background. You can't judge nobody off of one comment. And you know what? It take a lifetime to build a reputation, and it take a couple of seconds to destroy a reputation. Always remember that. You could do a billion good things, and you say something like this, and they take it out of context, and now they try to vilify you. You know what I'm saying? The clear people need to stay out black business right now. Real talk. I don't want to hear none of them talking about people being Brat, self-entitled, or he make too much money, or he don't deserve to be in the league. No, I don't want to hear clear people's opinion right now. With all the racial tension going on, I can give a fuck less about a basketball being dribbled. With everybody getting sick, I can care less about a basketball or football being thrown. There's real problems out here. And with everything that's going on with George Floyd and the kid out in Indianapolis and the lady getting slapped in Ypsilanti, Michigan by the police getting beat up, you know, all this going on, and you sitting here still trying to poke the bear. You lucky if you don't pull up in Publix and somebody, you know, punch you in your mouth. And it's good that he apologized and understood what he said was wrong. That's the first sign of being a man and being a mature man, admitting that you're wrong. Calling that man on the phone and hit him in DM. Let me talk to you. I was wrong. I want to give you an apology. And I can respect him apologizing and stepping down. He said, you know what? I was wrong this morning. I went to Starbucks and I didn't go to Dunkin' Donuts to get my coffee. I wasn't thinking clear. Because why risk my life for a game that means nothing? Why risk my life? I get the coronavirus. I go back home, and now my kid's at risk. My mom at risk. My girl at risk. She could be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Why? Is Dan Orlovsky thinking about that part of the equation? You know, he's just thinking about, oh, you should be happy. Basketball is essential. It's not essential, excuse me. And it's not safe for them to go back and play with all 30-some teams there. This is life and death. And you know, they were talking about, he said something about giving up their summer. Somebody on CBS Radio this morning was saying, you had 2 weeks you had 2 months to do what you want to do. You couldn't travel. What are you talking about? I could not travel. I could not enjoy my time off. That wasn't a vacation. I'm trapped at the house. It's not a vacation. How am I being bratty, or how am I supposed to be happy about going into an environment that's a high-risk environment just to make billionaires that's still grossing billions and billions and millions of dollars during the coronavirus happy? How am I supposed to feel just because they want to recoup the money when it ain't nothing to them? I'm giving up my summer, exchange for a fall. That's not selfish. I'm giving up my summer to go try to catch the coronavirus in a high traffic area, where you got all 30-some teams there. You got the refs, you got the training staff, you got the people that work at the resort. But Dan Orlovsky was out of line. I mean, I don't understand what's wrong with Mayonnaise Nation right now. You shouldn't even look at a brother the wrong way or a sister the wrong way. You shouldn't even feel that lax to have a comment like that. You shouldn't feel no type of way. You should be like, you know what? That's his prerogative. That's his opinion. See what ESPN do? They hype these dudes up and say the dumbest shit, and they think they hot shit right now, right? You think you hot in these streets, and then they're gonna drop you like Ryan Hollins, and now you're gonna be somebody else just with a podcast. Don't destroy your reputation, just flirting with ESPN right now. Everybody ain't a Skip Bayless, everybody ain't a Stephen A. Smith. This man don't do shit wrong. This dude a straight shooter, real 100 dude. And people tend to come out of Oakland like him, tend to be 100. So Dan Orlovsky, don't get your head cracked open. Because you're going to be having your head on a swivel, scared to come out your hotel room like Jason Whitlock. Don't get on the Whitlock list. And get your mouth pop locked. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to let you go on Damian Lillard. Nobody going on Damian Lillard. Real 100 dude. Self-entitled. He got it out the mud. But that just let you know, man, ESPN be talking without the facts. They don't give you all the facts. Or Fox. I don't even turn it on no more, dog. I promise you I don't. I just heard this on Twitter. If I ain't turning on Disney Plus, it's Netflix. And if it ain't that, it's YouTube. So it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Instagram. All those links in the description. We got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, and video requests. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Don't forget to check out our NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys think. Was Dan Orlovsky out of pocket? You riding with Dame, or you don't feel like he said nothing wrong? But if you need to reach me, Twitter is the fastest way. Then IG, those links in the description. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. And shout out to all the real ones that came to Damian Lillard defense on Twitter. Because Dan, shout out to Dan Orlovsky for being a real one and apologizing. A lot of men won't do it one time for the one time we gone.